Hello and welcome to Mum's Work and Chaos with me, Louise. They say it takes a village to raise a child, so let me help you build yours. During this journey, I'll be learning about everything from neurodiversity in children's literature through to body image post-pregnancy. I hope you enjoy this episode.
Hi everyone. This week's episode's a bit of a funny one. You join me from the top of my stairs, where during this episode I will be sanding and repainting a part of my wall before I have a full day of house viewings tomorrow. This episode's completely unplanned, unscripted. There's no guest, it's just me, Louise, here for you today. It's been a bit of a stressful week, and I thought it would be interesting to recap it and get your thoughts. So, I'm sorry for all the noise, but this needs to get done. So basically we're in the process of getting the house ready to sell. We went up on the market on Tuesday, and our estate agent is wonderful and she's taken amazing pictures. But the problem is, we were here in exactly the same position a year and a half ago. And honestly, I am freaking out a little bit. The last time we put the house up, I was very pregnant with Hannah, and it all just got a little bit too overwhelming. The idea of having a brand new baby and moving house and everything was too much, especially doing that all around about Christmas time actually. We'd have exchanged contracts like just before she was due to be born. So the idea of doing that with a brand new baby in arms actually freaked the hell out of me. Anyway, one thing led to another. Surveys came back, property prices got renegotiated, and it all just got a bit too much for me. So we ended up pulling out of the sale. Now, obviously, there's 5 of us in a 2-bedroom house, which again is too much. And so we're back here again. So the last couple of weeks we've been prepping and decluttering and making sure the house looks great before we go back on sale again. And the eager beaver side of me wanted to just get it over and done with. Let's get it up, let's get it gone, go. And then the anxiety started to set in again. What if it happens again? What if it all gets too much? What if? Now we're here and we've had our first viewing and things feel a lot easier, a lot better. Yet all of yesterday and the day before, I think, and I don't say this lightly, I think I was suffering from a mild anxiety attack. I literally had to keep remembering to breathe. And I just felt like, I just felt like my insides were electrified. Like there was just like this constant whirring in my body. And it all got a little bit too much again. I haven't been able to concentrate at work. I keep panicking that the house we're buying, they're going to pull out of the sale because of complications on their side. And it's all just become very real all of a sudden. But yeah, there you go. So you find me at the top of my stairs painting random bits of wall, hoping it all looks okay when it dries, so that things look neat and tidy and perfect for our potential buyers. But
It's a very weird feeling. Like, we've been in this house for 10 years. It's been good to us, this house. We've had parties and celebrations and babies. Babies have been born in this house. That's another story for another day. But I've come to, you know, I understand it's time to move on, but part of me feels like we're cheating on the house. We moved in here when we were 25-ish, which was a sheer stroke of luck. We, you know, came into some money, and my husband's brilliant with money, so he saved a ton of money. And I came into some money through a work scheme, and before you knew it, we were in a position where we could buy a house, and it's just crazy. And we did it. We're here. We are homeowners. But there have been times where I've been resentful of the house, is the only way I can put it. I felt stuck here when I've been, you know, busy growing a business and having a family, and my husband's been busy working and trying to do the best he can do as well. And we've seen others, friends and people, moving on to bigger and better properties and things, and next thing you know, the jealousy sets in. Why can't we have that? Why are we stuck here in this little 2-bedroom house? But it's not till you are thinking about leaving it that you realise how much it means to you. It was the perfect house for us when we moved in. We were so happy and so excited to be here, and I'm really going to miss it. It's going to be so weird moving into our new home, and I know that it's got a bigger garden and more room and a ton of potential, but I don't think anything ever compares to your first home. And this was ours. So yeah, I even painted the skirting boards on the stairs for the first time ever since we moved in, to make her look absolutely gorgeous and ready to sell. Painted windowsills, repainted kitchens, retiled floors, and made her look gorgeous. Also, we can up and leave her. It was a very odd feeling, but it's the right thing to do. Honestly, that feeling of anxiety the last couple of days, I've never, well, I definitely never, I have felt it before, but it's been so long since the last time. It's definitely a weird feeling to get over. I wonder, has anyone else experienced something like that? Like, just felt like, yeah, like I couldn't concentrate, couldn't breathe, couldn't think straight. Very weird situation. But I'm glad I'm out of that feeling now. Yeah, don't want to repeat that one. Oh, I'm just anxious because I just want the next things. I don't want anything to hold it up or for it to fall through. I want it to go through. I want everything to be perfect. I want us to be able to move on to the next best thing. But it's still a huge step. It feels really big. Getting a new house and in a new area. Well, I say new area, we're literally 2 minutes down the road from where we are now. But it still feels like such a huge leap
especially now as interest rates are really incredibly high. We've been having to make decisions about, mortgages and lenders and porting things and stuff I don't understand financially. It's just crazy. You're just basically putting your whole next couple of years of financial future in the hand of a stranger, your mortgage broker, and saying, here you go. You deal with this. Tell us what's best for us for the next couple of years. Very odd thing to do. So anyway, before I bore you any more with house stuff, the rest of the week's been pretty good. We've got quite a lot done at work, and World Book Day was a minor success. Actually prepared for it for once, for the eldest, who knew what she wanted to go as immediately, bought her Alice in Wonderland costume, and she was happy and eager to go in. Not so much prepared for the 2-year-old, who it turned out was also celebrating World Book Day at nursery. So we had a look through the dressing up box, and we found the mermaid outfit, and we found a mermaid book. But no, it was too itchy. So literally lasted all of 2 seconds, managed to get a picture of her, and then it was off. And then we decided, well, we have a Peppa Pig t-shirt. We've got a Peppa Pig book. That'll do. And luckily it did. She was happy with that. But I think she'd have been even more happy if we'd found her something with Hey Dougie on it, her favourite show. But we'll remember that for next time. It's funny, isn't it? Just as I'm walking around, I can see cobwebs I need to tidy up before we have all our viewings tomorrow. And a tiny bit of, tasseling hanging off a roller blind that needs hot gluing. They're all things I notice, but no one else is going to see. I literally can't remember seeing anything like this when I walked into that to the house we just bought. And I can't remember what the ceilings were like. Can't remember whether they've got coving. Can't remember if it's textured wallpaper on the ceilings. Nothing. And now I'm reluctant to even bother to get rid of them, because I just think, well, if I didn't notice it, someone else. Oh, God, my mind is just a flutter and a wonder tonight. I think it's going to be early to bed for me. Anyway, I hope you all had good weeks with World Book Day and whatever you were doing, whether you were at work or at home, on holidays or not. I'll see you next week.
If you enjoyed this episode of Mum's Work and Chaos, please make sure to subscribe on whatever podcasting channel you're listening on at the moment. Or if you'd like to get involved, feel free to email me at mumsworkandchaos@gmail.com or follow us on Instagram at mumsworkandchaos. See you then.